Top Thrill 2 is the new record-breaking multi-launching roller coaster coming to Cedar Point in 2024. And with the spike recently being completed on the ride, I came up with the idea to do a video that I haven't really done before, and I thought it would be fun to do. And I'm going to be judging Top Thrill 2, even though it hasn't even opened yet and nobody has even ridden it. I just think this would be cool to look at in the future if I get to ride this thing, to see how my thoughts before it opened versus my thoughts after I rode it would differ and also be similar. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first pro for Top Thrill 2 is obviously going to be the addition of the spike to the layout. I feel like this is probably the thing that we were all wanting in the new Top Thrill Dragster project. And it is an astonishing 420 feet tall. Yes, it is the same height as the top hat. And that will bring us to our first con actually on this list, and that is that the train will actually not travel to the top of the spike. It will only travel a little over 300 feet off the ground, which is absolutely nuts. That's almost the height of Millennium Force right there. It might actually go higher than Millennium Force. I don't know the exact height the train will go up the spike, but that is just nuts. But what's not nuts is the fact that the first launch will only take you up to 77 miles per hour, and it will only take you up around maybe halfway up the top hat, maybe not even. It doesn't even look like you go to the 90-degree angle of the top hat at the first launch, which is extremely disappointing because I know many people, including myself, wanted the rollback to be a little bit higher on the top hat. But I'm not complaining too much because a rollback is a rollback, and I mean, whatever. But another pro is the second backwards launch. I know a lot of people are saying that this is a con because of the gradual acceleration, but a 101 mile per hour backwards launch would still be incredible. I'm pretty sure the only backwards launch that goes nearly that fast is Superman Escape from Krypton and Six Flags Great Adventure. So another one of these backwards 100 mile per hour launches would be amazing. But sadly, we're going to have to come to another con here, and that is the third launch. A forward launch that's only going to increase your speed by 19 miles per hour. 19 miles per hour throughout the whole launch sequence, which on the old Top Thrill Dragster, increase your speed to 120 miles per hour. Yes, we're almost going 100 mile per hour less on the same launch track than the old Top Thrill Dragster roller coaster did. And I'm pretty sure that's going to feel really gradual, and I don't know how it's going to feel. At least it's above 100 miles per hour, so hopefully it will kind of feel thrilling in some sort of way. But the gradual launch is something that I do not really like in coasters, and I'm sure a lot of people don't as well. But let's get back to the pros of this coaster, and obviously we're going to talk about the 400-foot drop off of the top hat with the spiral. Obviously, this is one of the most thrilling parts of the old Top Thrill Dragster roller coaster, and since you're going over the top hat at the same speed, I'm sure it's going to feel very similar, and I just can't wait to experience this element that thrilled so many riders on the original Top Thrill Dragster. Another pro of Top Thrill 2 is the colors. They're mixing up the colors a little bit. Instead of the white and red mismatch being at the bottom, it's going to be at the top of the top hat, and they're also going to have that same mismatching feel at the top of the spike. And I'm just in love with the colors of the supports as well. I feel like the gray really blends in with the white and the red. I feel like they went for a really good color choice here. But one thing I don't like about the colors is the main train for this coaster that is blue. I know they're having 3 trains that are going to be in varying colors, but the blue train is what we've seen the most of. And I just don't like how it looks with the red and white track. I mean, I guess the white, it doesn't look as bad, but when it's on the red, it just kind of looks weird. I know they tried to put red in with the lap bar of the train, but it just doesn't hit for me. I don't know what it is, but I don't really like the looks of this train. I'm sure the other ones will look fine. The restraints look fine, though. I know this is really nitpicky, but I just don't like this blue. And one final con to end off the video, because, you know, cons are the best part. I'm going to say the capacity. I don't really know how the capacity is going to be on this ride. I've heard that people think that it could be better or worse. I've heard split things about this, but I'm just worried that if the capacity is a nightmare, that is just not what I feel like Cedar Point would have wanted out of this coaster, especially after the capacity nightmare that was Top Thrill Dragster. And yeah, that will about wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of new experimental video. Let me know your thoughts of the video in the comments, and if I should do one of these again for one of the coasters opening up next year. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.